It is one of the busiest and riskiest roads in our area. Now a major push is underway to transform Gravois Avenue.
Just hours ago, MoDOT unveiled plans to make that nearly 6-mile stretch of road safer. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski has a first look at the changes on the table.
Mike and Kelly, MoDOT says safety is the biggest driver for change on Gravois. Data from 2020 to 2024 shows nearly 1,000 people have been injured in crashes and 22 people have been killed on this heavily traveled St. Louis corridor. Pedestrians dodging traffic on Gravois Avenue is an everyday occurrence.
The residents here have been asking for safety measures for a long time.
And Katrina Wiegand says it's not much safer for cyclists either.
I feel the safest driving and I feel the safest biking going on side streets. I don't want to go on my bike on Gravois, Kings Highway, Grand, where it's really congested. I would just rather take alternate routes.
To make the 5.7-mile corridor safer, MoDOT has several options, including reducing lanes in certain areas and changing some of the wonky intersections, like the 6-way intersection at Gravois, Morganford, and Delore.
If you can reduce some of the legs, so now you only have 4 legs coming to the intersection, you might be able to make a left turn now that you couldn't make before because there wasn't enough signal timing to make those left turns.
Engineers are also looking at enhancing and even adding crosswalks in certain areas. One big one on the list, Gravois and Potomac, where just last month a man was hit and killed crossing the street near Schnucks.
We've used median islands, those refuge islands, getting pedestrians a chance to cross halfway, be able to pause in a relatively safe environment and then cross the other half. That's been really effective. Shortening crossing distances as much as we can is really effective.
Wiegand says while raised medians would be good for certain areas, she feels it's not the best idea everywhere.
I see a lot of the roundabouts and the barriers, and what I'm also seeing is people just crashing into them more. And part of the problem is honestly just an attitude problem that we have in general with reckless driving, and more concrete is not going to fix that.
And MoDOT says they have proof these upgrades save lives. Tonight, they announced there have been 0 pedestrian deaths on a stretch of Natural Bridge Road since similar changes were put in place. You still have time to give feedback on Gravois. I have that link on KSDK.com.